हरे कृष्णा, श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय. सो लास्ट टाइम हमने यहाँ से छोड़ा था, एंड दिस टाइम विल बी कंटिन्यूइंग द इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट एंड कंप्लीटिंग द इंट्रोडक्शन पार्ट ऑफ द श्रीला प्रभुपाद लीलामृता. So without wasting any time, we will be jumping onto the divine pastimes of Srila Prabhupada. It is right now the introduction part is going on, so which is given by His Holiness Sat Swarup Das Goswami Maharaj. So right now we are covering the introduction part, and by the mercy of Krishna, we will be completing this introduction part today. So uh, what does Sat Swarup Das Goswami Maharaj say? He says, as Lord Chaitanya stated in क्या कहते हैं वो, चैतन्य चैतन्य मंगल या उसमें कुछ आता होगा, बट आई एम माई मेमोरी इज फेडिंग. बट द श्लोक इज वेरी मच, कहते इट इज़ वेरी मच प्रोमिनेंट. द श्लोक गोस लाइक दिस: पृथ्वी ते आछे यत नगर आदि ग्राम, सर्वत्र प्रचार है बे मोरा नाम. इन एवरी टाउन एंड विलेज द चैंटिंग ऑफ माई नेम विल बी हर्ड. These words directly spoken by Lord Chaitanya are certainly true. The Lord's prediction must come to pass. Many Gaudiya Vaishnavas, however, even as recently as the disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, considered the Lord's prediction problematic. Uh, During I was seeing the beautiful pastimes of uh, Srila Prabhupada in the series given by Abhay Charan, whose director was His Grace Bhakti Charu, His Holiness Bhakti Charu Sai Maharaj. Sorry. So in that, I saw that the Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur was being questioned that how is it possible, and also Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada was also questioned that how is it possible that this chanting of holy name can be spread all over the world. It looks like it is impossible task, but our acharyas, they have durdrashti, they have seen the future, they know the future. That's why they answer that it is the prediction of the Lord. The supreme personality of Godhead has done this prediction, so it will certainly come true. So they have this dedication, they had this thing in their heart, that which is called dedication, or you can say full faith on the words of the uh, Lord. So the name of Lord Chaitanya in every town and village, they would question, should this be taken allegorically? Allegorically means metaphor. We can search this on the web also, because I am not that much good in English. So allegorically, uh, meaning नहीं आ रहा है. हाँ, allegorical means constituting of अरे अच्छा, मेटाफोरिकल मैं बोला था ना आपको. मेटाफोरिकल, व्हाट डज मेटाफोरिकल मीन्स? मेटाफोरिकल मीन्स दैट, चलो फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ आई से दैट योर हार्ट is made of gold, is it really made of gold? No. It I want to say that your heart is very much merciful, or we can say very kind. That's why I am comparing it, or not comparing, I am saying directly that your heart is made of gold. So the before Srila Prabhupada started this ISKCON movement in the whole world, people would question that is it metaphorical, we should consider it as metaphorical, that the name of Lord Chaitanya will spread all over the world. So that was the thing in the past. But we can see, we are the sakshi, that we are seeing at every town and village, we can say in every country. And I was hearing that last we the Hare Krishnas even reached Antarctica for preaching. I don't know whom they preached, the penguins, I guess. But even the Hare Krishnas have reached Antarctica. All the countries, they have an ISKCON center there, and this uh, and every ISKCON center is consisting of Lord Gaur Nitai. So yes, every town and village, and it is sure by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada this movement will grow and grow, and in 30 to 40 years the whole world shall become the devotees of Lord Krishna, Lord Chaitanya. Certainly, the Americans and Europeans, the Africans, Polynesians, and the Mongolians, the uncultured Malechas outside of India could never become Vaishnavas, they would say. Thus, Lord Chaitanya's word had seemed an enigmatic topic for speculation. Enigmatic means we can search it. I cannot comment in what I don't know. Difficult to interpret or understand, mysterious. मतलब at that time people took it as mysterious, मतलब is it really possible, ऐसा हो सकता है करके. So yes, वो condition था पहले. Prabhupada, however, under orders was under orders from his spiritual master Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati to preach Krishna consciousness beyond India, and alone in 1965 he took the great step and left India, crossed the Atlantic, and began the International Society for Krishna Consciousness in New York City. हमको ये पूरा श्रील प्रभुपाद लीलामृत एक दो तीन तीन लाइन में हमको कंडेंस्ड मिल गया. बट as we continue and we will be slowly completing the Prabhupada Lilamrita, we will see that how much Srila Prabhupada has suffered. We can say not suffered, but how much risks, how much he has taken. Suffer बोल सकते हैं because he has suffered failure every time. 40 years he has suffered failure. Suffer के लिए मुझे word नहीं मिल रहा है, but he has gone through failures again and again. But why he is taking all of this suffering? But only just to uh, take these fallen souls like us in the material world towards Krishna. That's why he has sacrificed every his family, his business. We will be seeing in the next lectures that he has sacrificed everything. He has sacrificed even his sleep. He would only sleep 2 hours, and every time he would write books, he would preach, he would everything he would do just for our benefit. One day, a person came to Srila Prabhupada for interview, and he said, "Oh Swamiji, why are you traveling in these planes very much frequently? Why are you traveling so much in these planes?" So Srila Prabhupada said that I am traveling. I have to travel because I have to stop traveling, stop your travel or all your travels in 84 lakh species of lives. So yes, Srila Prabhupada has taken all of this. Suffering, all of these risks, everything just for our benefit, but still we are not doing anything. We are not giving any gratitude towards Srila Prabhupada. We are not becoming pure devotees. Although some of Srila Prabhupada's god brothers had gone to England some 30 years before, they had failed to establish anything and had even concluded that to give Krishna consciousness to the Western people was not possible. Yes, जितना मुझे याद है it was Bon Maharaj शायद who gone to England for preaching, but it is very much shocking that they said that it is not possible to give these people Krishna consciousness. But Srila Prabhupada, fulfilling Lord Chaitanya's prediction, traveled and employed his disciples in traveling to open centers in New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Boston, Montreal, Buffalo, Seattle. He also sent his disciples abroad to London and other countries, and they succeeded where Prabhupada's god brothers had failed. That is the thing. In order to do any small thing, छोटा सा छोटा चीज करने के लिए, भगवान के प्रति, भगवान के प्रसन्नता के लिए या हमारे आचार्य की प्रसन्नता के लिए, it is necessary to be empowered by Krishna, to be empowered by the previous acharyas. Then only it is possible. Then that we can do some little service in this movement. And how can we get this empowerment by Krishna and Srila Prabhupada and all the previous acharyas? by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How can we become empowered? By praying again and again, begging at their lotus feet that please empower me. And not only praying and begging, but also trying. Srila Prabhupada did. Srila Prabhupada tried 40 years. His un, un, matlab, unshakable determination, he tried 40 years, and then last Krishna has to accept that okay, if you are wanting to you are wanting to deliver every people, all the people in this material world, okay, I am fulfilling your desire. The last Shripad got, Shripad is has come from Golok Vrindavan Dham only, but for in his he is giving this example, setting this example that we have to become empowered to preach, to do something, and we must understand whenever we become successful in any endeavor of Krishna consciousness, we must understand that this is not my endeavor, this is not, nothing has done by me, everything, every 100%, not 99%, 100% has been done by Krishna, by our previous acharyas, by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Panch Tattva. They are doing everything on my behalf, using this body as vessel. I am doing nothing. So that's how we establish humility in Krishna consciousness. As the present volume explains, Srila travelled not only to enlist new devotees and establish Krishna consciousness in new places around the world, but also to maintain what he had already begun. Had he not continued to travel to each temple, instructing his disciples, observing their progress, correcting their mistakes, raising the standard of their Krishna consciousness, the devotees would not have been able to continue. Repeatedly, Prabhupada had to go around the world. In the previous paragraphs, we have I have read that when Srila gone to India, had gone to India, then the disciples in the foreign land in New York, they started to become little weak in devotional service. So Srila, it is here mentioned that Srila had to go again and again to all the centers, one by one, so that he could make his disciples उत्साही, वो क्या कहते हैं, उत्साह उत्साह से भरा रखने के लिए शिवपाल हैड टू ट्रेवल in all of the centers even after establishing Krishna consciousness there. Sripad, by his faith in Krishna, by his selfless dedication to the order of his spiritual master, and by the blessing of Lord Chaitanya, did what no one else could have done. As Chaitanya Charitamrita states, Krishna Shakti Vina Nahe Tar Pravartana. Only one, yes, I am only talking from the Shastras. Only one, empowered by Lord Krishna, can actually spread the chanting of Hare Krishna around the world. Yes, one must be empowered by Krishna, and one can become empowered by Krishna by regularly praying to him, by setting example, by showing him, oh Krishna, I am very much dedicated, I am very much determined, and also asking him by prayers that, oh Krishna, make me determined that one day I may get your permission to preach this Hare Krishna movement. So we must also try from physically and also mentally pray to Krishna that, oh Krishna, please make me empowered to preach your holy name to around the world, around everyone, every people I meet. May I be able to preach your holy name. This volume is an account of years of struggle and ultimate fulfillment in Srila Prabhupada's life, and I invite the reader, His Holiness uh, uh, Sat Swarup Das Goswami Maharaj is saying, he is giving this, that I invite the reader to resist him. Here is the rags to riches story of one who started alone with nothing, but whose movement, writing, and personal life created an astounding and permanent impression on the world. By following Srila Prabhupada through these times, we gain an understanding of his exalted and humble life. I am unable here, Shra Satswarup Das Goswami Maharaj, he is explaining his humility. I am unable to describe Shri Prabhupada fully, And also it is correct also that Srila Prabhupada's glories cannot be confined in two books, but still empowered by Srila Prabhupada, empowered by the Acharyas, empowered by Krishna himself, Srila Sat Swarup Das Goswami Maharaj was able to give this beautiful Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. He says that I have therefore composed an invocation praying that I be permitted to tell this story purely from the transcendental viewpoint, otherwise it would be ruined and incomprehensible. When properly told, the life of the pure devotee brings the greatest joy and benefit to the hearers. So that was it. We'll be taking the invocation prayers of Srila Swarup Das Goswami Maharaj in the next video. हरे कृष्णा, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। आप सभी भक्तवृंद की जय।